Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Sahara Football Extra. If you're new here, you know what to do, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today we're talking about the Mozambique-Nigeria game. All of you saw that game, everybody see that game, see the way that game pan out. We not be waiting everybody expects. Even after Mozambique went down to 10 men, they still played well. They even got that second goal and almost got the equalizer. Nigeria were very, very cautious not to concede that last goal to make it 3-3. So today we'll be talking about that game and I'll be giving you 5 things I learned from that game. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. Goalkeeper. Everybody is talking about it on social media. Uzoho this, Uzoho that. There are some people that are saying that we should give him time, that his confidence is low, that he played well against Manchester United in the Champions League. People have forgotten that Manchester United attack was very, very poor in that game. Not that the goalkeeper was, in fact, okay, maybe the goalkeeper was actually good. I don't know how, it depends on how you see it. Either bad strikers or good goalkeeper. Depends on how you see it. But considering the recent events, in fact, not even recent events, starting from when Nigeria failed to qualify for the World Cup, you saw how Uzoho has been performing till now. You will agree with me that it's not a recent event. That's been happening since. Everyone has been talking about it. You know how Okoye made a mistake? Okoye made a mistake. They bashed him, especially people that were hyping him as fine boy. So when he made that mistake, they started bashing him. The guy said, please, I want to take a break to go and rejuvenate myself and come back. He's back now. They are not giving him the opportunity to play. I think Uzoho is low in confidence. I think he is not fit to be number 1 for Nigeria. That's the first thing I learned today. He's not fit. If Nigeria take this goalkeeper as number 1 in the Africa Cup of Nations, I'm afraid they are going to struggle. In fact, they are going to suffer. When I say they are going to suffer, he's going to punish them. In fact, if Nigeria want to take Uzoho to the Africa Cup of Nations, that means they have to start scoring like 4 or 3 goals in all their games. So because if you score 1, pata then go equalize 100%. So I'm telling you that if Uzoho is going to AFCON, Nigeria is going to suffer. That's the first thing I've noticed. Uzoho shouldn't be number 1 in Nigerian Super Eagles team. Number 2, Super Eagles know they lack strikers. I tell you, Super Eagles, they are not lacking strikers. In fact, everybody is firing. Victor Boniface, Victor Osimhen, Terry Murphy. Now the thing is about sorting out which player should start, which player should come as a sub, how do they work together. That is what the coach should be working on now, because all the players, in fact all the attackers are on form right now. All the strikers are on form. Terry Murphy, Boniface, Osimhen, they are all playing very well. So it's up to the coach to decide who to start, who to bring as sub when the game is very difficult, and how they can work together to get goals. That's the only thing. For say the strikers are scoring, they are all scoring. So that's the second thing I've noticed, that Nigerian strikers are scoring. In fact, I even forgot Kelechi Iheanacho. Everybody is scoring. We just need the best combination to score. The third thing I noticed in that game is that the defense needs sorting. From the game against Saudi Arabia and today, we saw how they allowed that cross to get in. Uzoho to messed up this thing and all that. The defense needs sorting. They look shaky. It's up to Jose Peseiro to actually look for the best combination. If he looks for the best, he should look for the best combination. If he finds that out, Nigerian defense will be crucial in the Africa Cup of Nations. People have been talking about Nigeria have Osimhen, they have Boniface, they have a very good striker, very good attacking department and all of that. Attacking department is nothing without the defense. So if they don't sort out the defense, Nigeria is going to struggle in the Africa Cup of Nations. The World Cup qualifiers is also coming. Nigeria need to sort out their defense, because if they don't, they are going to pay. Make it not be like say attack with the score plenty goals and with the concede plenty goals. No, a very sensible man say attack win you games, defense win you titles. So Nigeria guys work with the defense. So if they don't work with the defense, calamity. So Nigeria have to sort out the defense. Once they sort that out, I think they will have the confidence to start winning games convincingly, because scoring and also conceding is not the best way. That is the number 3 thing I learned in that Mozambique game. Then number 4 thing I learned is that when people say Nigeria don't get midfielders, they have midfielders. So Ndidi has been playing an advanced role in the Leicester team this season and has been giving assists. If you watch the goal Moses Simon scored, is it Moses Simon? Yeah, the one he assisted, I think, in the last game against Saudi Arabia was Ndidi. Ndidi is very good in passing. When he goes to the attacking third, he has an eye for runners and good passes. So Nigeria, they have midfielders. That's the number 4 thing I learned. We have Onyeka, who scored today. He was brilliant, very, very brilliant. Iwobi was good yesterday. I didn't see much of Aribo today, but I'm sure that the midfield department is very, very solid at this moment. I think indeed the missing that World Cup qualifiers against Ghana was the main reason Ghana qualified in that tie, because I don't see how Ghana would beat Nigeria home and away. I know I've said it too. If you're a Ghanaian, you are watching this, keep quiet, don't comment anything. Nigeria should have won that game. The goalkeeper and the absence of Ndidi affected Nigeria in that game. So I am 100% sure if Ndidi was around, Nigeria would have won that tie. They would have gone to the World Cup. But Ghana get local. He came there, scored you 1-1. I was in the stadium that day. I was in the stadium. It was the atmosphere was very, very chaotic, and you can see that the Nigerian fans was even putting pressure on your own players whenever they had the ball. So that's also one of the reasons Nigeria lost at that tie. I think Ghana didn't beat Nigeria. It was 0-0 in Kumasi, 1-1 in Nigeria. They used goal rule, the goal advantage to qualify. So if anyone say Ghana beat Nigeria, I lie. It not happen. That just goal advantage. So basically, I'm saying that Nigerian midfielders right now, so if everyone stays fit. The last thing I noticed in that game, this is the last thing I noticed in that game, and I hope Jose Pesero would take good note of that, because Moses Simon should be starting. Moses Simon is very, very effective than Chukwueze. Chukwueze is not a serious player. He should improve in his finishing. He should also improve in his decision in the final third. If that Chukwueze can improve in decision in final third, he will score a lot of goals. If you watch AC Milan, any game they start him, he doesn't play up to 15 minutes before they sub him out, because he's not effective up front. He will get in good positions. Now, finish or give the final pass, he won't come off. That is the person Samuel Chukwueze is. So start Moses Simon. Put Moses Simon in the starting lineup. Start Moses Simon. Once you start Moses Simon, you see that he will put out good performance for you. Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman, start both of them. Samuel Chukwueze is not a serious player. I keep saying it. He's not in form. So if Moses Simon starts from the right, Ademola Lookman starts from the left, goals, 100% goals. I'm telling you, they should just try it and see. He starts from the right, Moses Simon and Ademola Lookman start from the left. You will see goals, plenty of goals. He will cross the ball, this one will score. Both of them can break into the box and score goals. That's it. Chukwueze should not be starting when you have Moses Simon. That was why I was surprised to see Chukwueze start against Saudi Arabia. So that's the last thing I learned in this particular game. Moses Simon should be starting for Nigeria. He's very good in the final third, and his decision making is pretty okay than Samuel Chukwueze. So those are the 5 things I learned from this game against Mozambique. First one was Uzoho shouldn't be number 1 goalkeeper at the Africa Cup of Nations. Number 2, the strikers are scoring goals. They are not lacking goals. They are scoring, and the thing the coach should do is to find the perfect combination. The third thing I said was that the defense needs sorting. The coach should look for the best pairing in the defense. Is it Ajayi, Bassi, or whoever the coach picks? He should just teach them, tell them that this is how you play, control your ball when you're in possession, make your decisions very well and all that. The defense needs sorting. That's the number 3 thing I learned. Then the 4th thing I learned is that the midfielders are there, only that they should be fit. If these players, the midfielders, are fit, Nigeria will control games in the Africa Cup of Nations, in World Cup qualifiers and all that. Then the last thing I learned is that Moses Simon, that guy, the ball, he should be starting ahead of Samuel Chukwueze. Those are the 5 things I learned from that Mozambique game. I hope you did enjoy the video. I would like to know the things you learned in the game too. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't. Follow us on our social. Follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter. Follow me there. My name is Clinton Little. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.